What's up, guys? So today I traded one stock. Turned out pretty well for me. That stock is RH. I'm not sure what they do, but on the daily level, you see here it gapped down, it gapped up, but it was abutting this SMA here, and so I was bearish on this stock. And on the 15 minute, it opened and it just basically started to fall. 5 minute, this is how it looks like. So it hit this high, broke it a bit, and then got pushed down by the shorts. And that's where I started to take a short position. I think I took the short even before the 5 minute. The reason for this is this actually might be a little, yeah, it looks a bit, well, I guess it's okay, just because it looks stretched out. But basically what happens is, the reason why I took this is, looked like it was getting short, looks like it was heading down lower and lower. I entered right around the VWAP here because I see this two EMAs basically just swooping down towards the SMAs. This is a big layer of support. So when that happens, what I did was I took a short position, just 200 shares, very, very small size, because the spread is huge. It could be like 40 cents or whatnot. And I actually put this, again, when it's something like this, I usually take like a limit order. So I did, I set it at 119. It was trading around here, and then it popped up, hit the 119, and then it started to peter out and go down again. So I basically did buy a bit. I have a hotkey set up, or a button set up on my screen, where I just hit buy and bid. Because the spread was so large, it just bought at the bid, which is like a 40-cent spread or whatever. So that's 100 shares gone. And then it sort of hit this level, didn't really do much, and then I set my other 100 piece right here again, and then it basically sold that. So I bought that, and then so I was all out. It hit the SMA, and then it sort of struggled, and then it came back down again. I took another 100 shares. It seemed like it was starting to go up again. So what I did was, then when it fell, I set the limit again at the bottom of the basically lower the day. So that closed out that position, and then it popped up. Wasn't really doing much of anything, so I went in and shorted it. This time I did 300 shares. It did pop above that for a bit momentarily, but it lost it again. And what kept me in, of course, is also the fact that these EMAs are just swooping down. And once it broke one of these, actually at this point, if I zoom in here, you can see that one of the EMAs had actually broke the SMA. The other one's heading towards it. So the one that broke it is probably the 9 EMA as opposed to the 20. And so for me, I realized that, you know, it popped up. This is just a retracement, and the reason for the retracement is these two are, number one is the SMAs are very strong support level, and so when it hit it, it just bounced back. And so this is just a retracement. My entries are spot on, and so I entered it. I could have entered it here or here again, but I entered a little early. That's okay, because sometimes it just bounces and then it just drops. So whatever, I'm fine with this entry. I have my finger on the trigger for an exit if it starts to creep up. So as the stock continues to fall, I start to cover my position. So I covered some here, which is good because it sort of bounced around this level, didn't really do anything. And then my other exit was right here. I was about to pull the trigger when it tested my entry, but again, the stock was really, this other EMA started to break, right? So I wanted to stay in the game. So I had my finger on the trigger, but I didn't really press it. Was confident that this is gonna happen. It did happen. It broke this level, which is around where all these other low of the day was, and then it sold out last position. But as you can see here, what happened afterwards was, look at this. It dropped like 2 points, pretty much, and then the low of this was 4 points, like all the way down here at $114. It's insane. But then it did have these wild swings where it popped back up, you see. So for me, probably a good exit would be here. I don't know if I would have hit any of these, just simply because of how quickly it fell. And notice the bounce here, right? It's just, it tries to bounce, it gets pushed back down. But this is craziness here. Like, I don't know how I could stay in this region. I probably would have sold out somewhere up here anyway. Like, I would have set some sort of limit order, and then it would probably get triggered here. Definitely wasn't going for this. So this is a good exit, maybe a little premature. Good exits would also be around here, 116 level. So I'm fine with the way I trade it. It's so $556, 10 tickets, $10 in commission. So extremely effective today. This is perfect. Today was a really good day. I give myself an A-. So good day, good day.